Hey, boo, hey. Guess what? It's my birthday. Thank you. I accept all the birthday wishes. The lighting in here is a little off, and I don't know why today. Anywho, so I have not done this in a long time because it was a lot going on, and it was all happening so fast. So I'm going to give you. I'm gonna try to do this in 5 minutes, but it may be longer than 5 minutes. And so I said before why I do these videos. I do these videos because they are a part of something that I'm scared of, which is like public humiliation. And so it gives me it's kind of breaking down a barrier every time that I do it. And so that is why I do these videos, and nothing that I speak about on here or try to give advice, because y'all know I think I'm Oprah, trying to give advice to. It's just everything that I'm going through in my life and that I am realizing. So if I say something that you can bring me more clarity, or maybe you see it differently, I always welcome that, because I love perspective and I love wisdom. And some of the people I know have just like so much wisdom in them, and I just always want to suck it up. So, I moved to Texas in May, and it has been a whirlwind of adventure. And so the first 3 months was just me just kind of still filling out Texas and understanding it. And then, I spoke before about the power of your words. And I have always wanted to work in education, kind of wish I'd have majored in it. Another story for another day. But I didn't. So I did get a job, and they told me it was like a charter school, but I promise you it was like a daycare. It was a daycare, not like it was a daycare. And it was great for the first 3 months or 2 months. I was only there for 2 months, i.e., I gave notice on Monday. I'll get to that in a second. And then the director quit. The turnover there was extremely high. It was at least 13 people quit within a 4-week span. That is extremely high. And the owner of the facility just didn't know how to speak to people. And when the director quit, being one of the 13 people, when she quit, it just went to hell real fast. And he already had like a energy about him that wasn't great, but he was never there, so I didn't care. So I only saw him when I needed to see him, and he was in and out 10 minutes flat. I could deal. But now I can't deal with you on a constant basis trying to speak to me as if I'm not smart or talk down to me. Because of my last job in New York, I will no longer sacrifice my happiness, my mental state for a paycheck. It's just not worth it. It's literally not worth it. And I advise everybody not to do it. And so because of that, I gave notice on Monday, and that was that. And now I'm in Texas, and of course I have a backup plan. I'm not that stupid. I just wouldn't quit without having a backup plan, but I do Postmates, and I just have a part-time job. And I'm interviewing for other positions in the meantime, but I just come on here to say that within the last 6 months that I've been here, I had a lot of growth within myself, because I really had to relearn, or experience, and I am experiencing the power of your words. Everything that I have spoken about myself has come to pass, and everything. And so in doing that, I've also kept the faith in God. God has been phenomenal in my life. I'm a Christian, so I know some people don't believe in Christ. That's fine, but I will always speak about the goodness of the Lord in my life from now until the day he called me home. And it has been a really, really great experience in that aspect. And that's why when I put in and I gave notice, I was not scared, because I knew I had the ability to trust myself. I trust myself enough to make it. And I also was proud of myself for doing that, because I am learning to set boundaries with myself. I'm not sacrificing any parts of me to make me uncomfortable to give somebody else peace. I'm just not doing it anymore. And I've always said on here, you have to respect yourself enough to move on from things, people's ideas, parts of yourself that no longer serve you. When I pray, I pray this prayer. I always say, Father, please remove those things, God, that are not of you. People, things, ideas, and parts of myself that are not of you. And as you are and if I know there are things that are not of you, God, and I don't want to remove them, please remove them for me. And God, in the process of moving them, give me the strength to be able to handle when you are taking them away from me, because sometimes you like to hold on to those things that don't make sense for your life. Sometimes because it just gives you comfort living in chaos. Be honest. I'm not doing it no more. I'm not doing it. I'm not sacrificing any parts of me to make someone else happy. I am happy. I am not downgrading. I am not shrinking myself to make you feel good about who you are. My friend Anna, she sent me this quote, and I hope I get it right. It was in a book she was reading, and it was about when you work a place or you're at somewhere and you don't like it, it's an insult to your self-confidence and your self-esteem. And it just doesn't make you feel good as a person. And so I was not going to sit and continue to work for someone who made me feel like, who tried to make me feel like I wasn't smart, because I am smart. Okay. I'm smart and I know how to do a job really well. And it was his loss. And I'm not saying on any job that I go on, any little bit of conflict, I'm just going to quit. But I just know that I'm setting boundaries in terms of loving myself and protecting my peace and protecting my mind. And so I encourage you to do that. And so everything that has happened, it's just been a whirlwind of adventure. And I put myself on this 6-month plan at the beginning of this month to really focus on things that I needed to focus on, which was career-wise, health, money, my overall well-being, and just kind of and trying to find who I am and where I'm meant to be in this world. And I'm not afraid to go out there and say, listen, I don't know, I'm figuring it out just like you. And I'm proud of myself for doing that, because there was a one point where I felt like I had to show people that I had it together. I had to give the idea that I have it together. And the reality is I am a fucking mess. Like I am. And I own that, because I am sorting through my mess. I'm learning how to forgive. I'm learning how to love myself. I'm learning how to say no. I'm learning how to choose me in spite of whatever is going on. I'm not going to make you comfortable and then I choose you. But where does that leave me? If I choose something that makes you happy, where does that leave me? Where? And so I got to choose me. And that's what I'm going here to tell you, is to choose you, choose happiness, choose life, choose being uncomfortable, choose being open and flawed and transparent. And don't be scared of that. Own that shit. Own it. Own all of it, because all of it makes you uniquely you and uniquely beautiful. And so that's kind of just where I've been. I'm really, really trying to get back more active and on here. And I have a YouTube page. It's called I'm a Hot Ass Mess. And so I actually have videos on there, but I just didn't tell a lot of people because I was, scared, honestly. And so it is what it is. And I just want people to know that it's okay. Whatever you're going through, just go through it, feel it, allow yourself to feel it. Don't be scared of the feelings. Don't be scared of feeling like you don't belong, or feeling like this is stupid, or feeling like people are going to judge me. It's your life. It's not theirs. And so just keep that in mind, and just always remember to love yourself, own yourself, and forgive yourself for any of those things that you are lacking, and just move on and realize that you are beautiful. Okay? Well, that's it. That's kind of everything in a nutshell. I try to do it real fast. And so that's it. I love you guys, and bye.